Gigi, is it time? Is it time, Gigi? Is it time to go read to Charlie? Let's go. I'm ready, Gigi.
Charlie. Hey, Charlie, this is Moose. Where you at? You better get ready. Gigi's gonna be reading soon. Oreo, come on. Come on, Oreo. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Come on. Let's go see what Gigi's doing. Hey, what are you guys doing over here, huh? I'm supposed to do that. What's that all about? Huh? Moose, Oreo, they started without me. Can you believe that, Charlie? They're quite the characters, huh? Yes. All right. So you sitting down? Did you take a seat? Let's put these fellers down here. I wanted to show you what I got. You guys stay there. Show you what I got. Ready? Look at this. Look. All these for me to read to you. It's called A Classic Case of Dr. Seuss. Isn't that funny? I don't think I read a lot of Dr. Seuss books to your daddy. I read Clifford. We did Mickey Mouse. I got these science books that you read for little kids. But we did read your grandpa when he was, because your grandpa worked on big oil rigs, so sometimes he wasn't home. But when he was home, he'd always read to your daddy. Yes, he did. And I would read when your grandpa wasn't home. But we always read to your daddy from the time he was little, to your daddy and your tia. I think that's why they're so smart and why they like to read. Because I think reading is important. Yes, I do. So anyway, I won't show you the book we're going to start today because now we got to start Escuela. Okay, guys, pipe down. Look, see, they want to get into the act here. You watch the books for me, okay? All right, Moose, hang tight. Stay there. All right, Oreo. Come on, Oreo. He just doesn't want to listen. Okay, there we go. All right, ready? Ready? Where we're going to start? We're going to start our face. So, cabeza, ojos, orejas, nariz, boca, lengua. Now, we're going to do it in English, but I want you to say it this time, okay? Head, nose. I'm going to get your nose. There it is. There it is. Nose. Say nose. Mouth. Tongue. Tongue. Ear. Eye. Okay? Now let's say it one more time in Spanish. Cabeza, ojos, nariz, orejas, boca, lengua. Okay? You're getting there. One more time in English. Head, eye, nose, mouth, tongue, ears. That's right. Okay. And what's the next thing we do now, huh? We do our números. Nombre is name. Números. You ready? We'll do it in English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fingers on your hand, manos. Mañanitas, like Nana says, mañanitas. Okay, now in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's right. Yay! She's a smarty pants, huh? Very good. So, I saw you were walking out on the deck and sitting out there. That's nice. Bet it felt good to be outside. Get some of that sunshine on your face Yeah, I know. Good girl, 'cause I haven't been getting out too often, but I'm glad that the weather was nice enough for you to go out there. Yeah, you look like a big girl walking down the deck. Yeah, your daddy's gonna have to get a grill, and he'll be a grill master. You know, your grandpa would grill every once in a while, but I'm sure your daddy's a pretty good cook. He likes to cook too. I'm sure he's gonna be an outstanding grill master. Your papa, he's a pretty good grill master. He's done ribs, chicken, makes great chicken, great tri-tip, and of course hamburgers and hot dogs. But get your daddy out there. I'm sure he'll have fun with that, playing with all the different types of rubs and stuff like that. That'll be fun. Yeah, and I'm sure maybe he can show you how to do it. That's right. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? So the book we're going to start reading is this Snitches and Other Story. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Daddy, is that the way I pronounce it? I'm sure he'll help Gigi out, okay? So now these books are a little bit longer. So I'm thinking we'll just go in and read it, and then we'll see how far we get, okay? All right. So I'll read for a little bit. You ready? The Snitches and Other Story. I guess these are snitches. All right. Where do we start here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Now the Star Valley Snitches had bellies with stars. The Plain Valley Stitches had none upon theirs. The stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. Oh, see, he's got a star and a sponsor right there. See, he doesn't have one. He's got one. A little one. See the blue one right there? Yeah. But because they had stars, all the Star Valley Snitches would brag. We're the best kind of snitch on the beaches. With their snoots in their air, they would sniff and they'd snort. Well, have nothing to do with the Plain Valley snort. See, I already messed up. Plain Valley sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd saunter straight past them without even talking. That wasn't very nice, huh? When the Star Valley children went out to play ball, could a Plain Valley get in the game? Not at all. You only could play if your valleys had stars, and the Plain Valley children had none upon theirs. See, that's not very nice. See, the little kids are playing, they got stars here, but they're not letting these two play. That's not nice. That's being mean. We're not mean. No, we don't do that. When the Star Valley Snitches had Frankfurter roast, you know what Frankfurter is? That's like a hot dog. It's a wiener. Oh, love hot dogs. I think your daddy loves hot dogs too, because he puts pictures of all the different types of hot dogs. But roasting a wiener, a hot dog, over an open flame, the best. When the Star Valley Snitches had Frankfurter roast, or picnics or parties, or marshmallow toast, make s'mores. Okay. They never invited the Plain Valley Snitches. They left them out in the cold, in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. Look at these guys. See, they're all having their weenie roast. See all the little stars? They're not inviting these guys. And see how sad they look? They're not being treated fairly. They're not being treated nicely. They're being mean. That's not nice, huh? Then one day it seems, while the Plain Valley Snitches were moping and doping along the beaches, just sitting there wishing the valleys had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. My friends, he announced in a voice clear and keen, my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it chappie. I'm here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed. So here's Fix-It-Up Chappie, and here are all the unstarred, snitches. And I guess he's going to try to help them. You see what happens. Then quickly Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like Star Valley Snitch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard So they clambered inside, then the big machine roared, and it clonked and it bonked and it jerked and it burst and it hopped them about, but the thing really worked. When the plain belly snitches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. See? So, here's Mr. McBean, right? Mr. McBean. So the plain snitches go in there, and the machine's making all kinds of noise, and look at, on the panza, they have the stars. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah, that's something. Some kind of machine, huh? Then they yelled at the ones who had the stars at the start. We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties, and now we can go to your Frankfurter parties. Good grief, growled ones who had the stars at the first. We're still the best snitches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know they are found if which kind is what, or the other way around? See? They're all confused because now these guys have stars, but they're still thinking they're better than them, and that's still not right. That's right. Be nice to people. Then came up McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who, that is perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best snitches on beaches, and it will cost you is $10 eaches. So he went to the snitches that already had the stars, and he's making a deal with them. That sly Mr. Bean. And these guys are like, what you talking about, man? You said we're going to be just like them. And they'll be saying, no, we don't want you just like us. What's Mr. Bean going to tell them, huh? Bally stars are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars so you don't look like snitches who have them on theirs. And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from the tummies quite nicely. So, this is kind of funny. So now, the ones that had the stars go into the machine to take the stars off. So really, they're looking like the ones that did before. This is crazy, because people just need to be nice to each other. So I think this will be our last page. Then with snouts in the air, they paraded about, and they opened their beaks, and they let out a shout. We know who is who, now that there isn't a doubt. The best kind of snitches are snitches without. Then of course those with stars all got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then of course old Sylvester Monkey McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then of course, from then on, as you probably guessed, things got into a horrible mess. Now they kept going back inside his machine. Take off a star, put on a star. Take off a star, take off a star, put on a star. That's crazy. Mayhem. We see what happens next week. Okay? I told you these books can be a little bit longer. That's okay, because I get to talk to you. So, let's see. Nana Pepper now with me. Pepper's out of the hospital. He's doing so much better. Nana's glad he's home. Busy week at work. Always busy. Your papa's going to have to go into the hospital. Well, not hospital, but he's going to have a little surgery just to check him out. He should be okay. And I think that's all that's going on. It's getting a little cooler. It's not as hot as it has been, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, you know Gigi loves you, and I miss you. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. You give hugs to your daddy and your mama, and you and say, Moose and Oreo say hello to Puss and Boots. Puss and Boots, say hi. See, hey Charlie, say hi to them for us, okay? We like you, Charlie. Yay! All right, Mia. Well, I better get. You take it easy, and you know what Gigi says. Gigi says she loves her baby girl to the moon and back. To the moon and back, baby girl. See you next week. Gigi loves you.